Alright guys, massive breaking news coming to us now on thefootballchronicle.com. Erik Ten Hag has been sacked from his post as Manchester United manager. This has been confirmed by the club just now, literally on Monday morning. Manchester United recently played against West Ham United in the Premier League at the weekend on Sunday. A 2-1 defeat for the Red Devils left them 14th place in the table, 7 points off the Champions League qualifications places, and with only 3 wins in the league this season. It has been an incredibly poor start to the Premier League campaign for Manchester United, and in truth it was a very poor season last season as well, in the Premier League at least, obviously winning the FA Cup, which was very good for them, but in the league they have been really poor for a good year and a half under Erik Ten Hag, really, to be honest. Only 4 wins all season in 14 games in all competitions. It's been a really poor one. Ruud van Nistelrooy, the guy who some people have been tipping to get the management position full time, he has taken interim charge of the club. Of course, Van Nistelrooy is a legend at Manchester United, a great striker back in the day, back in the early 2000s, and he's worked very closely alongside Ten Hag this season, and he's always been there, kind of just in the background, really, getting involved with this. But yeah, he'll take interim charge of the club. Ten Hag was, of course, retained as Manchester United manager over the summer, despite Jim Ratcliffe basically openly courting other managers and saying, you know what, we're looking for someone else, but we couldn't find anybody, which is really odd statement to make, openly saying that, with vote of no confidence, pretty much, just like, well, you're the best we've got now, so keep the job for a little longer. They won the FA Cup last season, of course, and the season before that he won the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup as well, but yeah, it's just not worked out for him this season at all. They had a 1-year contract, he had a contract until the end of the season, but that has, of course, that's all been ripped up now. There was a meeting over the international break with some of the key board members at Manchester United down in London, where apparently one of the topics of discussion would have been Ten Hag and what to do with Ten Hag. So I imagine they kind of gave him an ultimatum, you got to win this many games, you got to do this and that, and unfortunately that loss against West Ham was the straw that broke the camel's back, as it were. So yeah, it's not clear as if what's going to happen in terms of how long Van Nistelrooy is going to be in charge. He might well keep that post to the end of the season if things go well, and he might get the job on a permanent basis. For what it's worth, according to the bookies, the main favourite is Ruud van Nistelrooy. Gareth Southgate also up there, could be Sir Gareth Southgate if rumours are to be believed. He might well be knighted in the near future. Thomas Frank also up there, as is Xavi Hernandez, the former Barcelona manager and Barcelona legend, I should say. Ruben Amorim is also one of the favourites too. Now, he's a guy that was being chased by Liverpool in the summer as a potential next manager for them to replace Jurgen Klopp. Of course, they went with Arne Slot in the end. He's done absolute miracles with Sporting Club de Portugal over in Portugal as well. So yeah, some really interesting kind of odds on there in terms of the favourites. Kieran McKenna up there as well. Michael Carrick, former Manchester United player, also there. Graham Potter, of course, he's there too. And then we get into kind of the realms of fantasy after that. Massimo Allegri and Zinedine Zidane, Roberto De Zerbi, don't say either of them. Solskjaer is there as well. He could come back for a third stint as manager, definitely at least his second. So yeah, Manchester United fans, what do you think about this sacking? Is it the right move by the club? And who would you like to take over? Van Nistelrooy is going to take over in the immediate future, but someone else might do so in the longer future. For much more breaking news and opinions on the world of football, do keep it tuned here to thefootballchronicle.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell as well, and we'll see you very soon, guys. Have a good one.